Hello, everyone! My name is Gavin, or at least that's what I'm calling myself, and I am tired as fuck. Okay, yeah. Today was not a great day for me energy-wise. I was doing a group activity that went very long last night. Wound up going to bed way later than I wanted to, and then my wonderful neighbors decided to do very loud yard work with power tools at 7 a.m. this morning, which is like, if you are awake at 7 a.m. on a Saturday, willingly, I have no respect for you. But, I rested my eyes for a bit, and I'm mostly good now. Sorry for the slight delay. I was kind of working on preparations right up until the very last minute. But, yeah, here it is. The thing I've been advertising all week. The INSANDOMIZER. I'm very proud of that name. And so, I should probably give a brief rundown for those who aren't in the know about what exactly the INSANDOMIZER is. Specifically, it is going to be a solo Archipelago randomizer. And if you don't know what an Archipelago randomizer is, it's like a regular randomizer, but for multiple games. It'll, like, shuffle all the items and put them in different games. So, if you're playing Mario, you might find a star you need over in Zelda or something. And, like, these can both be played, either, like, multiplayer, like everyone's online at the same time doing their, game and sending items to each other. I've done a lot of those, they're fun. But here we're going to be doing solo, because this is a big one, and I am, not going to find friends to regularly do this with me, I don't think. And also just, I like doing these fun. It's almost like a sort of I like doing these solo. They're fun. It's almost like a sort of escape room. I'm already stumbling over my words. This is not a good sign. But anyway, this is going to be a 10-game Archipelago randomizer. That's right, 10 games, and we're doing all of them. Honestly, this is less insane than the last solo one I did on my own time. That one was 14 games, and some of them I had literally never played. I was doing them randomized for the first time. So that took me like a month of constant effort to get through. And hopefully this will go much smoother, and will not get derailed in the middle by a game-breaking glitch that nearly ruins the whole thing until I find a workaround. But, that being said, I bet you're wondering, how do we beat all 10 of these games if they're all randomized? And I'm glad you asked, person who is hopefully in the audience, because I really hope I didn't put in all this work for nothing. And so, to explain how we're going to beat all 10 of these games and what those 10 games are, I would like to introduce you to my dear friend, Tiny Pre-Recorded Gavin. Hello, everyone! Tiny Pre-Recorded Gavin here to reveal the games we will be playing and the goal conditions we'll need to meet to beat the INSANDOMIZER. Starting us off with what might be one of the greatest 3D platformers not to feature an Italian plumber, it's SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom. To put an end to the robot menace threatening Bikini Bottom, we'll need to collect 99 out of a possible 100 golden spatulas, enter the chum bucket, and defeat Robo SpongeBob and Robo Plankton. Second, not the first game in the series we've played here, but arguably the best, it's Kindergarten 2. To escape the time loop and live to see Wednesday, we'll need to collect all 50 Monstermon cards, and harness their highly marketable eldritch power to unleash the apocalypse. Third, back for revenge after a brutal Proud Mode playthrough, it's Kingdom Hearts 1. To protect the sanctity of Disney's copyrighted intellectual property from the Heartless, we'll need to rescue all 99 Dalmatians. Can't believe I made it a goal condition to collect dogs. Fight our way to the final rest, and defeat Xehanort's Ansem, not supposed to know that yet. Fourth, joining SpongeBob in repping the GameCube generation, we have Luigi's Mansion. To rescue Mario and escape the mansion, we'll need to capture all 50 Boos, reach the secret altar, and defeat King Boo and his weird undead Bowser replica thing. Fifth, hope you like beans because we're going to be collecting way too fucking many of those. It's Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. To save the Bean Bean Kingdom from destruction and hopefully get a loan to patch up the rapidly collapsing mushroom economy, we'll need to thwart Cackleta's plans until we gain access to Joke's End, fight our way through to unlock Bowser's Castle, and defeat Bowletta. Sixth, rounding out our selection of Mario games with an all-time classic, it's Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. To rescue Princess Peach and ruin a transphobe's day, we'll need to collect all 7 crystal stars, open the Thousand-Year Door, and defeat the Shadow Queen. 7th, hopping from one zillion-dollar Nintendo franchise to another, it's Pokemon Emerald! To make our name as the very best that no one ever was, we'll need to scour the Hoenn region from top to bottom, find all 12 legendary Pokemon, and, you know, catch them all. Oh, and probably become champion along the way too, but that's less important. 8th, it's finally time to visit the precursor to one of my personal most underrated games of all time, Pokepark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure. To save the Pokepark from destruction and spread friendship across the land, we'll need to collect all 14 Sky Prism pieces and befriend Mew. 9th, another returning contender from this channel and the very first video game I ever played, it's Toy Story 2. To save Woody, we'll need to collect all 50 Pizza Planet tokens, defeat all 4 area bosses, and unlock the final showdown where we can defeat the Prospector and his henchmen in a battle where I'm definitely going to die at least once because the blacksmith's stupid shockwave attack is fucking impossible to dodge. And finally, rounding us out with my very own namesake, it's one of the Game Boy Advance's greatest achievements, Wario Land 4. To escape the Golden Pyramid and bag a shitload of cash in the process.
Get those robbers out of the bank, dead or alive.
Well, that was well timed. We'll need to collect all 12 golden treasures and then defeat the Golden Diva at the center of the pyramid. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. Back to you, Real Gavin. Thank you, Tiny Pre-Recorded Gavin. Always happy to have you. I'm sure you'll be a regular fixture on this channel whenever I have the time to frantically, slap together a video like that. I really hope people were actually around for that. I was very proud of that, and I look at the stream guys like, no one's here. Okay, but that's enough, depresso for now. What was I gonna do here? Oh yeah, Archipelago. I completely lost my train of thought because I was trying to, like, get some, preparations set up while I was, Sorry, I'm frantically trying to, like, get the preparations set up before I get started. Also, I'm very glad I was starting up the first game in the background, and I'm very glad I did not have my, did not have the game audio turned on yet, because I forgot. Oh, right, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom opens with the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song on the main menu, and that's going to get me copyrighted 100% for sure. So, I'm going to, yeah, sorry, hold on a second, why is my... Do I need to... Give me a second here. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm going to load into the game first. And then that'll get us past the copyrighted music. Alright, here we go. We're starting the game for real now. Just kind of jumping right in because I went into panic mode. Yeah, we're skipping the intro cutscene, though. But yeah, you can see I've changed up the stream layout a little for this. I've added a little capture of the Archipelago text client at the bottom so that you'll be able to see what items I pick up. I will say, honestly, we're probably not going to be able to do much in SpongeBob at first, because here's the issue. This is the tutorial area, so we can't get out until we get one golden spatula. Normally, that golden spatula is in this closet here. Problem is, the items are randomized, and there's only like one thing we can pick up inside, or 2 things we can pick up inside the house: the golden spatula and a sock in the library. And so if neither of those is a golden spatula, which it probably will not be, then we're just gonna have to go to another game because we're locked in our own house until we get one. But again, there's 100 in the pool and they're key items. We're going to get one very quickly. Honestly, I probably should have started with something else, but I was kind of going in order. Okay, so we want to go in this door over here first.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Yeah, we're just kind of skipping through the tutorials. I know how to play this game. This was my childhood. Yeah, so this is a whole section. We're not going to bother with it. We're not going to bother with all this tutorial stuff, because again, we know how to work. We're just going to go into it when we get dragged into it if we walk too close to a sign, which is going to happen a lot. But we're going to pointedly not trigger any of the buttons, because those are going to make obstacles appear that are going to make it hard if we get the ball stuck behind them, because we need to take this ball, we need to move it over here. This is actually kind of tricky. I never get this first try. We need to jump off the ball. Okay, there we go. Actually got it for once. Oh, dang it, I forgot. We need to hit the button to trigger the trampoline. Okay, we still have time. We don't have to... I always miss that jump first time, too. Come on. No, are we gonna have to do it again? Please, no. Nope, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. And that got... Oh, we lucked out. We got a golden spatula right away. So we could actually leave our house and start on the first level of the game. But first we're gonna go in here and get what would normally be a golden spatula, but what is, in this case... Well, we have to wait for it to save before it triggers. Gengar! We've unlocked Gengar in Poke Park Wii. Yeah, there was a Gengar in our closet. And now we can actually access Bikini Bottom. Oh, I should probably move my mouse out of the way. I don't know if it's capturing that.
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away.
Yeah, so that's that's Plankton there. He's responsible for the robots. Now, if you don't know, the plot of this game is that Plankton built a machine that was supposed to make a robot army. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about that before I get any further. Yeah, this is something new I did this time. I randomized the costs for each level. So, we might actually not be able to do much, but we'll see. But yeah, so we're going to be going to... Oh, Jellyfish Fields is still 0 cost, at least, but we're going to be going in a different order than normal.
SpongeBob, this your treasure chest.
Oh yeah, that's Mr. Krabs. He lets us trade shiny objects, which are game money for, Anyway, I was trying to say the plot of this game is like, Plankton built a robot army to steal the formula, as he does. Except he forgot to set the switch on the robot making machine to obey Plankton. He accidentally had it set to don't obey Plankton, a classic mistake. And so, now the robots are just kind of going everywhere, wrecking everyone's shit, and now SpongeBob and also Patrick and Sandy have to stop that from happening. Now you can see we need 19 spatulas to unlock the next hub, to do the first big boss and unlock the next hub world area. We only need 6 for Goo Lagoon. That's usually like the 3rd level unlocked. Anyway, this is Patrick, obviously. He collects socks, or in this case, that was zinc for Pokemon, which is next to useless. But, yeah, so his thing is for every 10 socks we collect, which are items we'll get in the randomizer here and there. That one was not a sock, that was the heat badge from Pokemon. Patrick apparently has, already taken care of Flannery for us. But, yeah, so if we get 10 socks, he trades us, that does, for a golden spatula, or for whatever item has replaced his golden spatulas. Yeah. Okay, so normally, this little path here gets us... Alright. Oh, I forgot we gotta get both of these. Yeah, normally doing this little platforming section here gets us a health upgrade and a golden spatula, but, it's unclear if that's what we're going to get here. It could be anything else. That was not. That was a star piece for Thousand Year Door, and this is... Mario's shoe for Luigi's Mansion. So that's 1/5 of the way to getting to suck the fortune teller lady. But, and now, it's time for the most important part of any SpongeBob adventure, annoying Squidward.
First, those
Yeah, so Squidward has two things we can get. We need to destroy all of his properties, so I guess we're going off of modern SpongeBob episode rules here. I do like that you could put a mustache on the painting, though. But yeah, destroying all of his stuff makes a sock appear, which in this case is actually the Dream Rod for Donald in Kingdom Hearts. But the other way is we have to jump around until he gets annoyed and gives us a spatula. And this one is going to be the Room 4 key for the abandoned ship in Pokemon Emerald. That's a bit out of the way, but we'll probably make our way down there at some point. Anyway, Jellyfish Fields time. I'm very glad we actually get to do Jellyfish Fields. On one of my test runs of the Insandomizer, I didn't get a golden spatula inside the house, so I was just stuck there and I got to do 2 checks and immediately moved to the next game. Anyway, I hope I don't struggle too much with some of these checks. Checks are what we call the items and unlocks and stuff that get triggers. Yeah, so, plot of this level is Squidward got stung by a jellyfish, and we need to climb up to fight King Jellyfish and get his jelly to, un-ouchie Squidward's boo-boos. This is goo. SpongeBob and Patrick can't swim, so don't let them fall in the goo. We're going to need to take Patrick back here eventually, to get that sock. These are, teleporters. Basically, once you unlock one, they let you go to the other one, usually at the opposite end of this level section. Those guys are called fodders, fittingly enough. I remember the names of some of the robots, not all of them. Honestly, we don't really need to do any of this here. This is a game where it's always good to have a lot of shiny objects. You need them to buy the spatulas for Mr. Krabs, and you need them to unlock a lot of stuff. Like, right over there, you can see there's a clam that's we can't access the rest of the level until we pay it 125 shiny objects. But before we go there, we do want to go here. And that's going to let us get a sock that's hidden back here. And that was dust for Luigi's Mansion. You might wonder what dust does in Luigi's Mansion. It does nothing. It's a filler item, so that was a waste of time. Also, if you'll pardon me for 1 second, I messed up my tracker settings, so I'm gonna fix that right now. Just 1 second here. There we go, got that working now. Anyway, onward we go. Sorry about the waterfall noises, those can be very loud. Smash a couple more things on the way here, and... convenient airdrop bridge. Man, why don't they just do that in real life? Yeah, we're still in the obnoxious, unnecessary tutorial stage, though thankfully, unlike some other games I could name, we get to at least mash a button to skip them. We just still get sucked into them anyway, which is annoying. Now we're going to very carefully jump over here. I remember that jump being a lot trickier the last time I did it, but we got it working this time. And that creates this path here to an island with a sock and a purple shiny object, both of which are randomized. And we got our first spam bot. That's lovely. Oh, that was a emerald piece for Wario Land 4. And Earthquake for Paper Mario. Always good. Always nice. I was not paying attention, and yeah, that's what happens if you get knocked, if you take damage and get knocked into water. Or goo. Technically we're all in water because SpongeBob. Yeah, so we're going to avoid those. Yeah, that's my bad the first time. I was looking at the glancing over the tracker to make sure I wasn't missing anything. But yeah, so that's that extremely fragile cannon dealt with. Alright, now we get to bungee jump by our underpants, because this is SpongeBob and underpants are funny. I hit the wrong button. And that gets us the key to the fortune teller's room for Luigi's mansion. Alright. I hate how loud the waterfall noises are in this game. I think I remember some other places that just have really obnoxiously loud noises, so I apologize in advance for those. Hopefully I've got the audio settings right so they don't blast your eardrums out. Alright. Up here. This way. But yeah, at this point in the game, unless we get insanely lucky and get like a ton of golden spatulas as drops, we're only going to be able to do just most of Jellyfish Fields, basically. Anyway, yeah, these guys are new, they have hammers, and they take what damage, but they can really catch off guard and nail you. We can't do that yet, because we don't have the move we need to do that yet. Oh. Yeah, that, the shockwave from their attacks is deceptively large. Especially if you're trying to do something else. If you try to focus on something else and they come up behind you or something. They are tricky little devils. And another sign letting us know what goo is, just in case we missed the first one. Because game design. Bonk. Yeah, sometimes you can knock a robot into another robot and kills that one too, which is very fun, but unfortunately I missed the angle on that one, I guess. Anyway, now we're going to... Actually, we're going to swing through here first to make sure we get this box opened. Because I think it lets you bounce right back here when you're done with this, but I'm not sure. And also, there's another area we want to go near here. Yeah. That gets us a sock, which is actually a cottage for Kingdom Hearts. Always helpful to have, if not, like, vital. And a little trick that I didn't really know when I played this as a kid is you can also use that trampoline to get up here where there's stuff. There we are. And with that, I have immediately fucked it. Oh, and that sock was a CD for Wario Land 4. They don't actually do anything, the CDs. They're just, like, collectible CDs with weird music tracks, but they're really cool. Like, I should link the video to my channel, but there was, like, a really cool video essay I saw a little earlier this year about the music and sound design of Wario Land 4, and it's, like, really fascinating. But, yeah, those machines are, like, mini robot maker things that make more robots. We want to kill them. Oh, and we send the letter, which is a key item, I believe, to Pokemon Emerald. And now we get to meet, not quite Mermaid Man. You'll see.
Wow!
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, it's that sponge kid. And now, what was I supposed to tell you?
But yeah, as you can see, most of the SpongeBob voice cast was available for this game. However, for whatever reason, Clancy Brown and Ernest Borgnine weren't available when they were recording the lines for this. So, Mr. Krabs and Mermaid Man had to use different voice actors, and so they sound really weird in this game. Anyway, now we got our first slide segment. These are pretty fun, if a little infuriating one at times, because, you know, it's tricky to get around them. Or, no, just, like, if you miss something, you have to go back. But that one was the Unsimplifier for, Thousand Year Door. And now we need to go... You see what I mean? It's like now, because we missed that second one, we need to go back to the top of the slide and go back down again. Wait a minute. We get to the bottom, and we go back to the top of the slide. My god. This is what they were talking about. At least I hope this was what they were talking about, not like the other thing that Charlie thought it was. Yeah, get used to hearing some of these voice lines a lot, as is the norm for licensed games. This is very much a very fun licensed game, probably one of the best licensed games ever made, but it's still a licensed game, and that means repetitive voice lines from marketable characters. Yeah, this area is pretty simple. We just need to, like, go around, destroy the duplicated drawings. Actually, you don't need to destroy the duplicated drawings, I think. You just need to hit the buttons next to them to get to, it'll open up, like, a new path that leads us to Patrick, who we can then play as. And perfectly timed cutscene to avoid the damage from when it goes boom. Yeah, you can see. Now, you can get over to here. And now we auto-switch to Patrick. And now we get the Patrick mechanics tutorial, which is going to be very annoying. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, we're just gonna have to, yeah, Patrick's thing, he doesn't have as many, like, aerial moves as SpongeBob and Sandy do, but, he can pick up and throw stuff is his big thing. And he can also activate these by picking up and throwing stuff. So, kind of redundant, but you know what I mean. And anyway, these tikis explode. I keep getting the grab and attack buttons confused, and I feel like that is going to cause a problem. In my defense, I am playing this on a controller that is not exactly laid out like a GameCube controller. So, now we are in the cave section. This can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Just because there's some spikes that show up that are really annoying to jerk. There's some spikes that show up that are really annoying to avoid. I keep making that same mistake, and it's very annoying. Nope. Yeah, there's those spikes. Their patterns are kind of annoying to predict. Up, and of course the first button reset. Because I fucked it up. Okay. Let's try this again. Come on. Sorry if I keep exhaling through my nose. It's a bit stuffy today for some reason. God, was really hoping for a more active chat for this. Now, I don't want to be... I'm gonna shut up now. I don't want to be, like, guilting people. Like, some people lurk, and that's fine. I cannot believe I dodged that. Again! I knew it was the exact same mistake as before while I was faking it. Those were actually some pretty easy patterns to dodge. I may just be stupid. I think it's very annoying that the tutorial sign insta-destroys your fruit. Anyway, we want to make sure... Okay, not here then, the next one. I remember there's a tricky hidden purple shiny object here that... I think it's like we turn around here... Oh no, a sock. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, and that was another star piece for 1,000-Year Door. Which may not sound useful, but... all the items from the Star Piece shop guy are randomized, so we're gonna want to collect all the star pieces if we can. Anyway, slide time. Yeah, we're gonna want to be avoiding damage a little more religiously than I normally would in a vanilla playthrough here. Because, like, usually I would have the health pickup that's on top. That was embarrassing. But I was going to say, usually I would have the health pickup that's on top of Squidward's house. But obviously, because that was randomized, I don't have that here, so we're at baseline health. And probably will be for a large chunk of the game. Anyway, you remember that one, remember back in the very first area of Jellyfish Fields, there was that, Oh, we got Head Rattle for 1,000-Year Door, and, ooh, we unlocked Construction Yard for Toy Story. Okay, so, yeah, I was saying, you remember that one sock that was floating out in the water in, in the first area of Jellyfish Fields? Yeah, we're gonna need to bring Patrick back there in a bit. Up, and that went poorly. I do kind of wish this, the randomizer for this game had a, a music randomizer like some of the other ones do. And that was the storage room boo from Luigi's Mansion. How'd that little guy get all the way out here? Okay.
Ahoy there! Squidward!
Okay. Now we've unlocked the ability to warp here. I'm actually going to warp back to, I think here. And we're going to backtrack to get the sock at the start of the level, just while I'm thinking about it. Yep, thankfully, once we've gotten the spatula, the buttons stay hit, so we don't need to, Oh, apparently those spawning in front of you hurts you. I did not realize that until now. Like, usually the robots in this game, I don't believe that, in most circumstances, they don't deal collision damage. So that surprised me. But I guess, like, the sphere that... Wait, why am I turning around here? I need to get to the bus stop to change character. Where... You know what? I'm not going to question the bus route. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna kill some of these guys on the way through to get them out of the way. Yeah, you can see how tricky the timing can be on the hammer. It's like, because they got that, like, lag right on startup. So it's, like, really easy to for them to fake you out. Or maybe I'm just stupid again. But yeah, now it's pretty easy from here. We just kind of whack that for some free money and head over to the box, and that'll warp us back down to the bottom.
I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes this week.
Alright, so we're going to need to kind of curve around the bridge here, and that's going to take us to the fruit. Yeah, no sense not killing these things. They drop money. Thank you for that extraneous tutorial again, game. And that was... Oh, a golden spatula. Funny how that works out. And back here we go. Okay, we're gonna want to... Oh yeah, this is another new robot type. These guys shoot tartar sauce at us. It hurts. And leaves like a little puddle of damage. Also, they take 2 hits to kill. Oh. Yep, so now we've got a Patrick exclusive mission here. We've got to take out these weird little outhouse things. I don't know what they're supposed to be exactly. They just kind of... Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep making the same mistake. That one beat me to the punch. I will be quicker in the future. Oh, that one got me from an angle. But yeah, you see why these guys are bastards. They really like to come at you at weird angles, and... Ah, dang it. Okay, let's try that again. I'm hoping... nope, they all respawned, because of course they did. Okay, let's take 2. Where are you? Not this time, you fucker. Gotcha. Okay, I've been very lucky with their placement this time. Joke's on you. My disjointed slam attack hitbox is bigger than yours. There we go, got them all this time. Right, let's see what that gets us. Down a bit. And that'll be... The #1 trousers for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It was his trousers, SpongeBob. He was #1. God, that was terrible.
Well done, Patrick. You're...
I'm glad no one was around for that joke. Alright, we're supposed to switch to SpongeBob here. Yeah, you could, like, creep up on these things, but annoyingly, I feel like the tolerances for that are a little lower on this than they were on the GameCube joystick, but I managed it well enough there. Anyway, I'm going to set off a little chain reaction here. Alright. That was a mistake. Knocked him back into the exploding Tiki. Oh yeah, now I remember why I hate this area. The water sound effects are loud as fuck in this game. We're just slightly too near a waterfall, or earball. Or, did I just say earballs? What the fuck am I on about? Okay. Now we get to do some fun tricks. We leave those, walk back up, and then it'll destroy all 4 of them. Anyway, we can't get that right now for obvious reasons. Okay, yeah, stone tikis, they can't really be destroyed by anything except thunder tikis, and I think one specific attack that we do not unlock until significantly later in the game. Or, well, I mean, vanilla, we wouldn't unlock it until later in the game. This...
Smells like victory.
Yeah, here, who knows when we could unlock it. Yeah. So, if you thought we were, amassing a lot of shiny objects, nope, we're back down a lot already. Yeah, they have a lot of these clam gates in the game. Wait, hold on. I think if memory serves, there's something back... Oh, nope, it's higher up. I see it from here. That's what I'm looking for. So I think what we're going to do with this area is, I remember there's a lot of stuff that requires us to jump off of things and go back down a bit or something. Or, like, go to weird places. In the interests of not losing a ton of progress, I'm going to finish this area, go to the next, and then come back for the... and come back for the stuff that's in trickier places, like the one that's going to require us to, well, that went poorly. Please tell me I didn't hit a checkpoint and a weird... Okay. I didn't hit a second checkpoint. We're good. This is a good place. But, yeah, I was going to say... I'm going to... step out of, like, the level exit gate and then come back. Okay, we're gonna figure that out in a second. Can we get it from the other end? There we go, that works. That gets us down here. to another useless filler item for Luigi's Mansion, unfortunately, but we got it. Anyway. Look, it would have sucked if we went there and it was, like, something massively crucial. Or, I mean, it would have sucked if we didn't go there and it was something massively important for another game. Yeah. Where is my train of thought right now? Oh, yeah. So, we're gonna... First off, we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna just keep on heading up. Hey, D-Bob, welcome, welcome. No, it's okay. Little disappointed, you missed a tiny pre-recorded Gavin. You'll have to catch him explaining the rules on the VOD. And yeah, that's a... Hope you had fun. Like, I know it's my sister's birthday tomorrow, so looking forward to that. Doing a little celebrating with her. She and my brother are actually here already. They're just, you know, watching the World Cup game, so even if I wasn't streaming, I would not care to be with them right now because, soccer. Yep, totally understood. Yeah, kind of disappointed I didn't get, like, a bigger audience for today, given I actually, like, advertised this one in advance. But, is what it is. Anyway, yeah, we're doing, since you're just joining us, we're doing the INSANDOMIZER. It is a 10-game Archipelago randomizer, of which, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom is the first one. Oh, happy birthday, D-Mom. Oh, and that was a passenger type for Toy Story 2. That's one of 5 we need for, I think, airport infiltration. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to step up to Spork Mountain real quick and then come back. I apologize again for the very loud, unbalanced waterfall sounds. Yeah, just triggering the warp point there. Okay. Tracker says we're missing a purple shiny object near here. Trying to figure out where that would be. Is it near the top somewhere? There it is. I see it now, but I'm gonna have to chop at the box to get back up here and get towards it. Alright, that one poorly. Alright, you get out of here. Don't want a repeat of that. Yeah, I see it now. I'm just gonna have to kind of go some weird places to get to it. Wait, no, I thought this was it. It looked purple to me. I must have thought it was, like, down at the base here. Oh, there it is. It's the sock down there. I see it now. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, back across the bridge. I thought I got it. I thought I got what was down on that, like, little set of ledges, but I think I just got the shiny objects leading up to it. Okay... Yep, here we go. Yep, I'm an idiot. And that was, 100 berries for Pokepark. So, just money, basically. Still, every little bit counts in that game, because I know the upgrades can get kind of expensive there. Alright, now we're going to need to kind of go the long way to change back to Patrick again. Okay. I always love it when I hit that double. Yeah. As mentioned, gotta give the hammer guys a wide berth. The shockwave on their swings is a... The hitbox is bigger than you think it is. Anyway, now we are here. Up there it is. Gonna swap real quick. Then, go back around. That is not what I want to do. We're probably going to have to clear out those tikis to get a clear shot at the water. Did we get it? Oh, nope, it's down there, but we can work with this. Perfect. And that is an ether to Kingdom Hearts, so nothing particularly impressive, unfortunately. Still, ethers are good in the early game when you don't really have a lot of good... Actually, no, they're not, because your magic is ass in the early game. And I usually go for a strength build when I'm running randomizers anyway. Anyway, this is King Jellyfish, the first boss of the game. He is very, very embarrassingly easy if you don't keep fucking up and confusing the buttons like an idiot. But yeah, it's basically just, he'll like, go down to the ground, he'll do a shockwave attack, then you hit him. He will also spawn jellyfish, that can be a problem, and increase the number of shockwaves every round, but really he's not that hard. Again, he's not that hard if you're not an idiot, like me. Yeah, you see the problem with the jellyfish. If you get too close to them, they can be problems. There we go. Nailed it, with 1 health left. And that made us friends with Dragonite in Pokepark. I forgot Dragonite was even... Oh wait, no, yeah, I think I do remember racing Dragonite in my test run. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna pop over here and open this box so we can teleport back quickly if needed. Yeah, it's like, I could never figure out the legit way to get onto that alternate path. So I always just kind of tried jumping for it. Yeah, there is a sock on that alternate path thing that we need. Yeah, I think... Okay. Okay. Right, no, we do have to... Oh, that got us Glide for Kingdom Hearts. That's huge. Yep, this is Battle for Bikini Bottom. Sorry, thought I said that earlier. Actually, I just had a weird bout of paranoia and needed to, like, double-check my OBS, because I had this weird moment of, wait, what if I've been streaming a blank screen this entire time? Did I forget to hit the game input? And the reason people are confused is because they're just hearing sounds. Okay, nope, looks like we're good, thankfully. Yeah, that is a weird, risky jump, but it works. And saves a lot of time. Anyway, that got a stomp for Toy Story 2. Yeah, I randomized the moves in it this time. So we're going to be limited in what we can do right at the start. Anyway, that's going to take us back to the Area 1. And I think that's everything we can get in this game for now, because a lot, you know, items are randomized, we don't actually have the King Jellyfish Jelly to give to Squidward yet. Yeah, let me just head back to the main area here. And we have... Okay, yeah, so I think we can actually get one more that's technically like considered glitch. I think we have enough shiny objects to pay Mr. Krabs for one.
Do you want to trade shiny objects for
Yeah.
That's quality craftsmanship.
And that'll get us a lost sock for this game. That sounds awful to you, Bob. I always hate when stuff like that happens on a stream. Anyway, that was our save. So I'm going to save again just to be sure, you know, the panic double save. I'm going to make sure we aren't losing progress. And, yeah, that's everything we can do in Battle for Bikini Bottom for now. So if you'll permit me to switch over here for 1 second while I queue up our second game. Yep, I apologize for the delay. Let me just check my... Close that dolphin here. Change the pop tracker. Which one are we doing next? Oh, right. Oh, wait, no. Pop tracker doesn't even work for that. Okay, give me a second. The setup for this one's kind of weird, so it's going to take me a sec to get everything going. Oh, is that copyrighted? Could I sing that? I don't care. Ugh. Sorry about that. Okay, so where are we? What are we doing here? What was... Okay, so... I want universal tracker for this one, because the pop tracker pack doesn't work. Let me go to this. Yeah, the setup for this one is weird, I know. We're going to have to go into the Steam files. Go to the modded version, double check the connection info. Yep, I've got that set up right. And now, if you'll give me 1 extra second here. Oh, congrats, D-Bomb. Alright. Let's see if that captures correctly. There we go. Okay, yeah, so, as I said in the tiny pre-recorded Gavin segment, second game is Kindergarten 2, and our goal condition here is to collect all 15 Monstermon cards and get the secret ending. So, randomized Kindergarten is different from regular Kindergarten 2 in a lot of ways. The big one is we start with... In normal Kindergarten 2, you start with $5 at the start of every day, and the game is kind of designed around that. Kindergarten 2 randomizer, you start with $0, and you have to pick up your starting money throughout the day. You also start with a random outfit, which is neat. But, yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff we can do kind of right at the start here. Trying to think... first thing we're going to do, I think, while we're here, is we're going to kind of start the janitor's quest. We can't actually finish it because we need $5 for it. But we're going to start the janitor's quest and declare war on Bob, the secondary janitor here. So we're going to deliver the declaration of war to him. And report back to the fun janitor. And that sends us into morning time. And we're actually going to do a quick reset strat here. Instead of doing what we're normally supposed to do... Oh, hold on. We unlocked... Let me double check here. Yeah, we unlocked Monstro as a level for Kingdom Hearts because we declared war on Bob. Anyway, what am I doing here? Here we are. Okay, so instead of doing what we're supposed to do, we're going to take the fidget spinner from the toy box real quick. And normally Nugget would take the fidget spinner, but because we took it already, we can instead give it to him, and he gives us, well, normally a Monstermon card, but in this case, a Lost Sock for Bikini Bottom. And now we're gonna restart from the start of morning time. And just head out of class. Teacher will try to stop us, and give us study hall, but we can't. We aren't. As long as we don't go back in, there's really no problem with that. And honestly, that's an expected part of this run. We'll pass Nugget on the way into the classroom. Janitor tells us to go back up here, and the Stevie, the hall monitor, is gonna give us grief, and Stevie is going to decide he wants to tell the janitor no, and he is about to learn why that is a very bad idea, and we're going to get an item from it. Yeah, don't fuck with the janitor. Okay, so we're going to examine Stevie's little body here, and that'll unlock an outfit, which translates to a Hoobin for Superstar Saga. We're going to do the main quest stuff. I hate what... Yeah, for whatever reason, I keep clicking something that keeps minimizing the window. I think I know what it is, so I'm going to keep my mouse over here. Oh wait, no, we got to talk to Monty. So we got to ask him for his elevator key. I know what's doing it, I just keep triggering it. Okay, so before we go back downstairs, we're going to duck into the girls' bathroom for 2 extra checks. We're going to check the couch, and that gets us a good rod for Pokemon. We could use the bathroom, but that's gonna... we don't want to do that quite yet, because first we want to talk to Bob, and he's going to ask us about the declaration of war and go to ask the janitor. And then he's going to come back and be like, oh yeah, the janitor said it's a misunderstanding and he definitely does not plan to murder me. So he'll get us a Monstermon card, which is a star piece for Thousand Year Door. And now, gonna report back down to the janitor so we don't get murdered or ruining his plans. And now he gives us some instructions for what to do during lunch, but we can't actually do that at the moment because we need money to get out of the lunchroom in this route, and we do not have any. So instead, we're gonna restart from morning time again. We're gonna leave the classroom again. We're gonna use the bathroom. And that got us a high potion. Okay. So now we're going to restart from the very start of the day. We're going to talk to a couple people. We're going to talk to Cindy, get a tissue from her, and that's going to get a Shine Sprite for Paper Mario. Then we're going to talk to the principal up here. And get a pass for study hall. And then we're just going to kind of wait out the rest of this period. Sorry, a pass for lunch, not study hall. But we are going to get study hall very briefly on this run. So we're going to leave and immediately come back. We get a pass book. We can't actually use it because we need to buy a burger to use it, but we're gonna pass time. We're gonna wait. Well, we're really waiting for his Ozzy, the red-headed kid, to leave, and then we're gonna check his lunch bag for a check, and that's gonna get us a sapphire for Luigi's Mansion. And now we go to study hall. We very pointedly do not answer him when he asks us, or else he'll shoot us. Then we wait a second. We go up here and grab this, because we can take that, even though it's... that's a whack-a-bump for Paper Mario. Then we go back to where we're standing and wait for him to come back, and that's gonna get us to gym class. And a nugget for Pokemon for surviving study hall. But now, we're gonna restart again, this time from morning time. And we're just gonna kill time through the day, this time. Alright. And this time, we're gonna use that pass we got from the principal and head over there. We're gonna take a look around. We're gonna check a few specific things. We're gonna take this book that has some puppies for Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna check this box. That's gonna get us a new outfit and a star piece for... Well, it would normally get us a new outfit, but here it gets us a star piece for Pokemon, not for Thousand Year Door. And the calendar for the last one, and that is gonna get us TM18 for Pokemon. And now we're gonna finish lunch. We just need to grab a couple items from the principal's office there. And now we've got a couple we can get here at the playground. Oh, I do not mean to do that. Yeah, one of the characters explains this if you talk to them. I did not figure that out on my first playthrough, and I had to trial and error it, but you want to not touch the gray rocks, or else you'll fall off. And that got us a ruby piece for Wario Land 4. Alright, so where are we? Oh yeah, the swings. There's always like a little riddle here, so... Yeah, I have the solution memorized, thankfully. It's yellow, blue, blue, red, blue, red. I guess it's a Monstermon card, which is another jewel piece for Wario Land 4. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can get here. Oh yeah, the dumpster hag. I'm gonna open the gate, head in here. Bang on the dumpster. That got us more puppies for Kingdom Hearts. Gonna head back down, and... Okay, and then the last stuff we can get is in gyms, so we're gonna need to head over there. Okay, we need to do this 2 different ways. So Carla and Jerome are gonna be fighting over the ball. For the first version, that's less useful to us, but still gets us a check, we want to help Jerome grab the ball. He's gonna be a jerk to Carla about it, and he's gonna give us a card, which makes us friends with Marowak in Poke Park. Anyway, now we're going to immediately restart and do it the other way this time. And the thing is, because of the way they're positioned, when Jerome grabs it, it just kind of hits the backboard. When Carla grabs it, bonk. So, she comes over here, she gets angry, and Jerome is now in not a great state. And that gives us access to our 2 last checks that we currently can do. There is one more I think we can get that I'm going to go do. But yeah, Jerome did not, it did not go well for him. So we're going to take this stick, because that gives us... would normally give us Jerome's outfit, but in this case it just gives us an HP up for Pokemon, and, top left emerald piece for, Wario Land 4. But yeah, lots of, bad things happening to people in this game, as you know if you saw my Kindergarten 3 playthrough. But now we're going to finish the game, and we get our final check for surviving a complete day, even without completing any objectives. Yeah, the way this game normally works, which again you should know if you watched my Kindergarten 3 playthrough, is... Oh, hold on, that got us White Trinity for Kingdom Hearts. That's huge. Well, I mean, it's not immediately huge, actually, because of some of the settings I put on. You'll see when we get there, but... it's still pretty nice. But yeah, Kindergarten 2 is... Yeah, the way it's supposed to work is you complete different missions for different characters, and they unlock these key items that you can use to complete more missions. So we're going to need to be unlocking those key items and increasing our starting money, because as you can see, we have Zippo. But that is everything we can do for our first round of this. So if you'll excuse me, we're going to quit out of that. I'm going to disconnect from that. And now, it is time for Kingdom Hearts, which I'm going to take a second to set up. Because that has... I need to actually build the mod for that, and it's going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, so... go here. Documents. Go to the randomizer mod generator. Sorry, this is going to take a second, and I need to... So, gotta feed in the output from the Archipelago, go down here. Sorry about the delay. Just making sure we've got everything set up here. Alright. And assuming my save data hasn't miraculously corrupted itself again, we should be good to go. And 1 second. Should be just about ready. Wait, hold on. I think we need to launch the client too, don't we? Sorry, almost. Thought I almost had it ready. And now you're... Oh, crap. And now you're seeing double me, and I don't know why. That's annoying. One second. Almost there, I swear. Alright, and then, there we go, that should do it. Okay, give me a second to check and make sure the save data hasn't magically corrupted itself again. Yep, we're good. Vital mix. Camera that actually works. And... Alright. So, this should not be anything new to anyone who's watched the channel earlier. We're just skipping a hell of a lot of cutscenes and thus making hell of a lot more progress than we did the first time we did this. So, we had a shortened version of the tutorial. We have to do the move and run and control the camera tutorial because the bare minimum thing we needed to do was we needed to do the thing where we decide our stats, so we have to do that and then it'll skip to the actual gameplay. Yeah, whenever I'm doing a randomizer run of this, I always keep the sword and sacrifice the staff. Like, I'm not here for magic gameplay, I'm here to hit things. Okay, so we're starting with, we always start with Traverse Town, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way real fast. And we already got a bunch of, accessories from Donald and Goofy, though we can't actually access them until Donald and Goofy properly join our party during the boss fight. Anyway, first let's go through and check our equipment. The stats of each weapon are randomly shuffled between the different weapons, so... Looks like a Kingdom Key is actually the best one for once. I get a lot of runs where a Dream Shield winds up having the stats of the Ultima weapon, and then I'm just swinging around a shield forever. But, oh yeah, so abilities. We're gonna want Dodge Roll equipped right away. Yeah, we start with Scan and Dodge Roll in the randomizer, and we picked up Glide, so we're gonna make sure we have that. Is there any... I don't think there's any equipment we have, but... Okay, so we're gonna... duck in here, trigger this. Okay. The cutscenes with the dialogue bubbles are annoying because you can't skip them. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Actually, I am gonna drop a save here just to be safe. When I was doing a test run, my save data randomly corrupted and lost a ton of progress, so I'm gonna make sure that does not happen here if I can. Anyway, you may notice there's a bunch of early accessible chests we can get, like the one on the roof up there, or the one inside the shop, that we are not getting. That's because, due to... On previous runs, I start getting parts of the Belay have like 500 checks I can do. Because of how much stuff there is in here. So, there's a special feature you can set. Oh, we already got a Prisma for Pokepark. That's huge. That's 1 out of 14 already. But, yeah, I was going to say, we've got... there's an option you can set where you can't open any chests for World unless you have the Keyblade for that world. So, we don't have that for Traverse Town, so we can't actually open any chests. So for now, we just want to kind of speed run defeating the guard armor, which is going to go quicker than it normally would because to minimize the amount of grinding we have to do during the randomizer, there's a big multiplier to the amount of experience we're getting. Oh no, I am not dying to the first set of shadows. Just gonna grab as much of this as we can real quick and circle our way down there to trigger the Leon fight. Up. Along with, you know, killing these guys for some free experience. Better now than later. But yeah, you can see we've just killed a couple tiny groups of shadows and we're already up like 3 levels. Yeah, we don't really care if we win or lose the Leon fight. We get the item for beating him either way in Archipelago. But because we're like... I think because we're like higher level than we normally are, we stand a decent chance of beating him. It really is basically just a damage race unless you want to actually put effort in. Oh yeah, so... Oh yeah, certain items are tied to level up, so that got us the card key 1 for Thousand Year Door, and the SS ticket for Emerald. Anyway, now we skip a fuck ton of cutscenes.
Come on, lady.
Alright. Talk to the Squeenix characters. I'd like to save religiously around this part, because if you die, you have to repeat a lot of cutscenes, even if we can skip them. But yeah, we can't unlock any of the chests in this room yet, obviously. Normally, we'd kind of go around this area getting on the chests, but, well, you get the idea by now. Yeah, we're gonna kill a bunch of soldiers because they get better levels than the shadows. So we'll level up fast with the modifiers. I say, not getting a single level up yet. There we go. Oh, that got us the spade key for Luigi's mansion. Yeah, now we're just gonna kind of cut through the, second district here. Yeah, later on we'll probably just be running past a lot of Heartless, but for now I want to get as much experience as we can. Yep, we're already up to level 8, that's good, and we got some syrup for Mario and Luigi. So, you remember in my, Actually, no, I'll hold on a second to talk about that. Alright, time for meeting Donald and Goofy. Alright. Hey, you remember how this guy beat my ass when I played crowd mode? Well, guess what? I'm over-leveled, and I am on a lower difficulty. I'm going to annihilate this fucker. Like, that's one limb down already. Oh, look who suddenly can't wipe out half of my HP in one hit. Funny how this works, isn't it? All I had to do was cheat. Come on. Oh, down to one leg already, Mr. Guard Armor. It's almost as if you're being punished for something you did in a past life. Like making my big debut stream miserable. Get back down here so I can finish beating your ass. And that is how it's done. I'm gonna need to double check the log because we got so many checks there that I didn't even catch all of them. Okay, so now we get more cutscenes. Oh, we got a tent. Obligatory parade of end-of-level cutscenes. Hang with me. That's a lot of items. I'm gonna have to check all of these. Okay, so let me, give me a second. I'm gonna go over all of the items we got in that little flurry there. Okay, so we got, the hover boots in Owl's Toy Barn for Toy Story 2. We got a golden spatula, 2 golden spatulas and a lost sock for, BFBB. 10 coins for Luigi's Mansion, and a yellow shard for Pokemon. So not all super useful, but some nice stuff in there. And now we're going to go immediately right back into there to pick some stuff up. Alright, I forgot. We probably equip some abilities now that we've leveled up a ton. Oh. I do want to check, make sure we've got... We're heading to Wonderland, so I'm going to want to make sure I'm going to drop by the item shop and make sure I grab some potions and a spare ether. And now we're going to do a couple stuff that we can't technically do on our first visit to Traverse Town, but that we can do on the second. So first off, this one technically doesn't count as a chest, so we can open it without the... And that got us the Hard Boogar for Kindergarten, which is one of the Monster Bond cards we need. Oh yeah, because we left Traverse Town, came back, now we've got these assholes to deal with. Stay still so I can kill you. I really love it when you get to the level of absurd strength where you can just hit these guys once and pop them like balloons. Just like poor little thing thinking, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be the one to take down Sora. Hey, what's that key-shaped object rapidly approaching my face? And then just, boom, smear on the wall. I should feel more bad about being mean to cute things. I usually am. Yeah, I know I could just walk through to the other side, but I'm like, it's a relatively easy experience. Why? The more grinding we do now, the less we're gonna have to do later when we want to just, when we're fed up and want to just walk past stuff. Oh, we did get a stat upgrade for that, but anyway, this ladder is just inexplicably broken the first time we're here. I don't even know. I don't even think it's the model changes. I think Sora just walks up to it and goes, yep, ladder's out of order. Ladder broke. Come back 1 year. And I fucked that up, so now we're going to have to go all the way back around again. I'm not bothering with those guys down there. I got a job to do. Besides, there's going to be a ton at the top of the ladder. Why do I keep forgetting which button is jump? Like, what part of my brain broke there? Get over here. Okay. Great work, Donald. See, that's why I didn't want to go over and get him. Because I didn't want to be the idiot jumping off the roof trying to kill the thing. Okay, fuck this. Time to leave. This is a good camera angle to be at. But yeah, I'm going to check this corner here, and that gets us what would normally be a postcard, but instead the Super Rod for Pokemon. That's neat. And then, anything else I can get here? Oh yeah, I think mostly just we unlock the gate for easy. There was like the waterway we gotta go to. That's one nice thing they did. Normally in Kingdom Hearts, you have to have the red Trinity to access the waterway. But because Trinity unlocks are randomized, they didn't want to make you lock all of Traverse Town 2 behind that. So they made it so when you leave the world and come back after the first time, the waterway is just open. We're gonna pop down there. And now we have to talk to Leon twice, because for some reason they made it so he doesn't actually trigger anything until the second time in a row you talk to him. And we have to mash through all the dialogue both times, which is annoying. Alright, let's see what we got. And that is a shop key for 1,000 Year Door. That's nice. There we go. Anyway, now we just head back to the entrance. Sorry if this is a little slow. Just, I'm tired today and there's not much to talk about at the moment. We're just kinda... Yeah. Thankfully, the gummy shops, the gummy ships are excluded from the randomizer. I did not want to do those ever again. Anyway, excuse me 1 second. Okay, there we go, we're back. Anyway, I try to do the worlds I have unlocked roughly in order when I can. So we're gonna do Wonderland next. We can't actually do much because we don't have the evidence yet to trigger the all the changes to the Bazaar room that lets us actually do stuff. We're gonna push this to save ourselves some time. Talk to the door. There we are. But not sure why I wasn't selecting it the first time. But yeah, we are going to be very limited on what we can actually collect until we get more Keyblades, unfortunately. Hey, Shiro! Welcome, welcome. No problem, we're doing our first day of the INSANDOMIZER, which you kind of missed tiny pre-recorded Gavin explaining it, so you'll have to catch that in the VOD, but it's a 10-game Archipelago randomizer, and we are currently... We've been hopping around, we're currently on the third one of those, which is Kingdom Hearts 1. Okay, so before we go any further, I do want to make sure I've got... And one of those on hand for the flowers. So I think start with this one. Oh wait, no, that's the one that makes you bigger. We don't need him yet. Wait, no. He said either.
This should help.
And we got a star piece for 1,000 Year Door. Alright, now we swing around here, and this one needs a potion. So we're gonna have to get rid of these guys first. Now we can't... That's actually one of the quality of life improvements we get from the randomizer mod, is that we can actually interact with stuff even if there's enemies in the area, so we don't have to kill everything to access chests anymore. And that gets us Pocket Change, which is a filler item for Kindergarten 2. But yeah. Now, the big thing here is I'm gonna need to find the right entrance to do so. I forget exactly where it is. We can actually get into the tea party room early. Like, normally the rock is blocking the way to the tea party entrance until you, do a thingy. Yeah, until you, complete the trial. But luckily for us, we have Glide unlocked early, so we are going to just... I think it's over here is where the entrance to the Tea Party Garden is, the back way. Yep. We can kind of sneak in here, and we can't open any of the chests yet, obviously, but we can get this early. Alright, we have to inspect the note until it lets us do stuff. The memory serves... Check out my notes, all the chairs on the left get us items. That's iron for Pokemon. Not very useful. I never use those stat boosting items. A diamond for Thousand Year Door, that's just a filler item, basically. Not Thousand Year Door, Wario Land 4. And another filler item, Chuckle Bean for Superstar Saga. And then it's the chairs on the ends on the right. Oh, that's an alien for Toy Story. And that's gonna suck to do early. We've well, we don't have the level unlocked yet, so we might have some reprieve, but we just unlocked the grappling hook in Alleys and Gullies in Toy Story, aka the most insanely infuriating climb in the entire game. Still, when I was testing out the Toy Story 2 randomizer again last night, I was blazing through some really hard segments, so I don't know, maybe it'll be easier this time. Anyway, that's everything we can do in Wonderland for the moment. So we're going to head to the next world, which is Olympus Coliseum, which is another one where we can't do much yet. It's basically just going to be, we're going to do the initial barrel-breaking minigame with Phil, and then leave. Yeah, like, I know we technically have White Trinity, but most of the White Trinity items are in chests, so if we don't have the necessary Keyblade for that world, we're not going to be able to open them.
It's way too...
Alright, this is going to be pretty run-of-the-mill. There we are. Right, we all know the route.
Come on.
I don't know why it wouldn't lock onto that barrel for me to throw it. That's gonna cut our time back a bit. That's unfortunate. Camera's not behaving either. I think we're still gonna make it, though. Just gonna be a little tighter than it normally is. Wait a minute, did I hit one into that one at some point? Usually you throw that to take out the one on the platform, but I guess we got insanely lucky and knocked something into it early. Oh, and that got us another Prisma for Pokepark. That's 2 out of 14 already. That's some insane RNG. Anyway, now we get an Ultra Syrup for Superstar Saga, and we are out of here. This way. I always get the doors confused. Okay, can we do anything in Agrabah yet? This is gonna stink. We can defeat Jafar, but we can't actually, pick up basically everything. So we're just gonna be kind of speed-running Agrabah.
Come on!
Oh, we got a Beanstar piece. That's big. Yeah, Beanstar pieces are needed to access the end game of Superstar Saga. We need to assemble the Beanstar, or else Valdetta will not even deign to meet with us. And we can't get into Joke's End to trigger the endgame plot checks. Bandits are doing a lot more damage than I'd like. We're going into Agrabah with a lot fewer tools than you normally have at this point in the game, so we're just going to have to rely on our massive fuck-off levels. I hate how weird they structure some of these cutscenes, where it's like, they have a skippable bit, and then a mashing bit, and then another skippable bit. Good news is we're going to be leveling up fast with the multipliers. Especially now that we're fighting the bandits, instead of just like the generic soldiers and shadows. Okay. Now, memory serves, we need to visit Aladdin's house. Just gonna jump over here to minimize the number of fights we have to get into. I think this is the way to get to the plaza. Take this. Now we get the big fight with the... we're gonna have to fight a fat bandit without magic. That's gonna be annoying. But defense is very good at this point in the game. We do not want to be dying in a couple hits. I don't think I want Aladdin. Oh wait, no, we can't do anything with Trinities, so... Oh. I'm actually going to sub out Donald, because we do not know any magic yet, and therefore Donald is useless, because he only knows whatever magic we know. Oh, I should check and see... I don't think I have any weapons for either of them yet. Oh, we got an element ring on Aladdin. I might actually take that off him and put it on Sora, just because we don't have any good equipment yet. And he is kind of a temporary party member. Yeah, I'm gonna, yoink, mine now. Hold on a second, I want to check something. Oh, nope, my bad. I thought Aladdin had another starting accessory that should have gotten us a check. Wait, abilities. I wanted to make sure we've got everything there. Ah, dang it. Worst possible time to fall off. Still, I can't afford to pass up any experience yet. Like, maybe when we start hitting, like, the 50s and 60s, I can be like, oh yeah, I do not care about any of these enemies. I can afford to pass up a little, I guess. Just like... Alright, let's glide over here. We gotta get into Aladdin's house, and that'll trigger a cutscene that opens up the place we need to go. Ah, darn, I was hoping I got the one that put us back up high. I forget which pole leads where. Yeah, I do want to kill all the bandits I see, because they're the most experience-efficient things to kill at this point. So we curve around to here. I'm just gonna kind of not deal with that, because I don't feel like it. Oh, it's gonna heal at me. I'm so scared. There it is. Oh, okay, you're gonna be a bitch about it. Okay, so I guess these are exempt from the I can interact with stuff without killing all the enemies. Well, I tried to give you the peaceful way out, but you insisted. Now you die. Bro, you are made of ceramics. What was your plan here? Yeah, I'm gonna fight this guy whose primary specialty is hitting things with a blunt object. Me, the creature made entirely of pot, is going to do wonderfully at this endeavor. Okay, I am gonna kill this stupid thing as much as I hate it, because I would like the levels it gives me. That 20 experience points, plus whatever insane multiplier I put on the randomizer mod, I don't remember. But yeah, the bandits were giving us 7, so that 20 is hopefully gonna be pretty nice. Oop, and that was we're up to level 19 already, that's pretty nice. Alright, first boss time. I really should have saved before this. Stop parrying everything, fucker. I'm trying to mash X through this. Aladdin, the guy is over there. Well, thank goodness they remembered to bring potions. There you are, little bugger. But that got us Air Combo Plus and Torterra unlocked for Pokepark.
Jasmine!
Oh, and Combo Master. So. Alright. First thing I'm gonna do before I leave is I'm gonna remember to check the save point in the storeroom. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy and then I'm going to check the save point in the storeroom. Oh, crap. God, these guys hit hard. Okay. That was, nearly a disaster. Okay, save, for the love of God, save. Alright. Lost 2 out of 4. No, I got really bad luck when I fought this guy on one randomizer where he just would not do the attack where he puts his nose in the dirt. And so I just could not do anything because I couldn't get to his weak point. Okay, we did not manage to stay on the nose, but it's probably a good sign that we... Probably a good sign that we took out one of his eyes before he even took his nose out of the sand. Oh, we unlocked Andy's neighborhood for Toy Story. Get down here already! Yeah, this is what I was talking about. He's just not gonna let me attack him, which is very mean. Yeah, so until he actually behaves, the best I'm gonna be able to do is just try to tech parry him, which he's not cooperating with either. Will you put your head down? Okay, there we go. Okay, so that got us a golden spatula and a passenger type. Okay, we're heading on in. I was worried I was just going to be stuck there forever again. Now, we could fight these guys, but we can't actually bother picking up any chests here because we don't have the Keyblade yet for it. That was stupid. I walked right into that. So we're just gonna do the this as speed runny as possible. Okay. Provided I can actually remember how to get into the stupid thing. Oh, I was about to say we need to go back and get Aladdin for this part, and then I was like, oh right, we have him already. We could probably get up there. I know we could get up there and get some items early if we have, like, high jump, but... Okay. No, we were in the relic chamber. We need to find out... the hidden chamber, I think? I forget whichever one has the pillar we need to whack. This one, I think. Yeah, hidden room. Here it is. And that's going to open up the boss room. And we can rush right there. As soon as I remember which way we're going. Oh, and this takes us right where we need to be. Yep, I jumped right into that. Oop, high potion, that's nice. Well, we're dealing with less of these than we would if we were playing this normally, I think. Like, we're going around most of this. Well, if we're killing bandits in one hit, I feel like we're at a pretty good level. Okay. Boss time. It's Jafar. We all know this fight. It's very annoying. He just runs away like a little baby boy the whole time, and we have to chase him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm willing to do a Dura explosion for extra damage. Because I just want this fight to be over as quickly as possible. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, he likes to do a fake out, make you commit to, likes to do a fake out and make you... I think that's the first time I've ever actually gotten hit by Genie. Dick! Alright. Where are you going this time? Okay, now he's gonna go over there. Now he's gonna fake out. He's been very accurate with those this time. Usually he is not nearly this good at actually dealing damage. Beat you to the punch this time, fucker. Oh, and that got us a Lost Camper for SpongeBob and the Oh Fuck a Tornado for Kindergarten. And we got a golden spatula, too. That's lovely. Oh, yeah, we picked that. I think that was actually like one of the earliest things we picked up over in SpongeBob. Anyway, now I am going to go back out of the room into the save point because I got my ass beat in that fight. That was embarrassing. That was probably the worst Jafar fight I've ever done. Unfortunately, it's just regular, painfully slow glide and not super glide, but that does open up a lot. Or at least it would if we could open treasure chests yet. Right. Thankfully, this fight is super easy. I say as if the last fight I said was super easy to nearly kill me.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Come on! Come on!
Yeah, that... Oh no, this is gonna be piss easy. That giant boulder does, like, 0 damage. That was probably the quickest one I've ever done. But yeah, we got a lot there. We got... Hold on, I've got to need a second just to track all of these. We got the grappling hook for elevator hop.
Okay, Jafar. Back
And
to
a
your
diamond... Oh, we actually didn't get that much. We got the grappling hook for elevator hop and a diamond for Wario Land 4. And now we are just got to get a flood of these. Oh, another golden spatula. We got waterfall for Pokemon already. That's pretty huge. Not sure we can use it yet because I don't think we have the badge for it. And now it's the auto-scroller section. Like, I think I tested it last time, and you can literally just leave the controller unattended and you'll automatically make it through this. This is, like, the most pointless part of any Kingdom Hearts game ever, except for, you know, Chain of Memories existing. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the most boring escape from a collapsing temple in fictional history. And now we got a bunch of cutscenes and 3 more things. And it does the annoying, like, transition between mashing and skipping. Okay, let's see what we got here. That got us a golden spatula, the Ice Zone Frozen Lake location unlock for Pokepark, and also Electivire for Pokepark. Oh yeah, it was way cooler in the movie, obviously. Okay, so we've actually got a tiny bit more we can do. So we're gonna do the very, very beginning of Halloween Town. Oh yeah, also I turned off Atlantica for... Atlantica is not in the randomizer because Atlantica is not a very fun level to do. But yeah, we can do the very, very beginning of Halloween Town, and then we're going to be able to speedrun Monstro, but we won't actually be able to open any of the chests. Oh yeah, like, oh, we're going to be here all day if we talk about... I keep forgetting those aren't targetable when they first show up. But yeah, we're going to be here all day if we're just talking about ways the original Aladdin movie is superior to the Kingdom Hearts depiction. And we have a little non-chest check we can do here. If we just ring Jack's doorbell a bunch of times, we get an item. Oop, well that's literally less than nothing. That's double pain. That's like a challenge mode badge for Thousand Year Door. All that does is, like, you put it on and it doubles all the damage you take, and it has no positive effects. Yeah, kind of a reversal there. It's like... Hey, we're keeping... Not gonna bother putting Jack in the party, because we're not even gonna be here super long, and we're not gonna do a lot of combat while we're here. That's going to be a Chuckle Bean for, Superstar Saga. And now we have to go to the graveyard and fight some enemies, and then that's literally all we can do here. Oh yeah, I've mentioned it a bunch of times. Again, you all would know what... You all would know what games are in this randomizer if you showed up for, Piney pre-recorded Gavin's little presentation that I put a lot of work into. Oh, there's still one there. Yeah, no, it's no biggie. Just... It'll be in the VOD, at least, if you want to see it there.
Jack,
Honestly, I could have done a better job with it. I was kind of, like, rushing to get it done before the stream, and so that's actually why I was 10 minutes late, is because I was, like, trying to finish up recording it, and I wound up only having time to do one take. Oh, hold on. That was an item, but I missed what it was. That was, oh, it's a golden spatula. Okay. Not sure. I don't particularly care enough to look it up, though, admittedly. Oh. Oh, and we got a lost sock. I'm not sure how many of those we have by now, but I feel like we gotta be coming close to, like, hitting 10. So that we can actually get something with those. And I'm just going to go in here real quick, because I think there's like a... Not a check, but I think you have to talk to him to trigger the next step of the quest. But yeah, we can't do anything more until we get the Forget-Me-Not and the Surprise, which are bundled together, basically. We'll get Halloween Town as an item, and then that'll give us both of those, and that'll let us do the rest of Halloween Town. So... Huh, good to know. Alright, last thing we've got to do is, we're gonna swing over to, Monstro. We're gonna basically speed run that. And then we're going to, then we'll pick up all the stuff in Geppetto's house over in Traverse Town, and that'll be it for Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, if you're not looking for the chests, Monstro is pretty easy. Basically just follow the green passageways. Yeah, just killing the search ghosts for some semi-easy experience. If they start doing their annoying despawn and respawn thing that takes forever, I'm probably just gonna leave. Stop walking out of range. There, see how easy that was when you guys weren't bonking him out of range the whole time? There we go. Okay. Let me sing along in here. Sorry if I haven't been super entertaining this time. I've mostly just been showing off the games. I'm not super concerned with this, so I'm just gonna blaze on through. I always love it when I can deflect those guys. Alright. I hate how these guys spawn so that, like, Donald and Goofy back them into a corner and then you just can't get to their back. Oh, good to know. Alright, almost there now.
Come on.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay. I'm just gonna real quick see if there's... Might as well slap that on there. Alright. Just... Yeah, at least I've got a good stock of items. Not like I need magic. Not like I need any ethers. I have 0 magic. I have 0 spells unlocked yet. Huh. Yeah, I do not know nearly enough voice actors. Alright, Parasite Cage 1. Let's get ready for Get Me Out of Here.
Come on. Come on.
I hate the piss yellow Parasite Cage. Like, I talked about this on the actual Kingdom Hearts stream, I think. Oh, we got 25 bills for Luigi's Mansion and a max mushroom for Superstar Saga. Oh yeah, the Beast is a great character. I'm just like... But yeah, the Parasite Cage looks so ugly in this version. And that is Dust, which is, as mentioned, is for Luigi's Mansion and is useless and does literally nothing. It's basically just there to occupy a slot. Alright, so we are almost done with Kingdom Hearts. Question now is, how do we get up there? Because we do not have high jump, and I was under the impression that is needed. So, I think we're gonna have to do some tricky gliding to get there. I'm gonna need to start from the higher one. Oh no, we have no idea where high jump is. It could be anywhere in the game. But we do get, like, I think there's multiple copies of it that increase the effect, but yep, there we go. Oh, good to know, D-Bomb. But yeah, we can make it up here without high jump, so we're gonna make it up here without high jump. We're just gonna have to take a slightly different route than we normally do. It's fine. I'm just happy to have an active chat, finally. But alright, time for Parasite Cage, and we're going to be avoiding the acid attack like the plague, because it will kill us at this point.
Come on! Come on!
Oh no. Thank you, Donald. There we go, and that got us a Chuckle Bean for Superstar Saga, and the top right, and an emerald piece for Wario Land. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. At least it's not the Chain of Memories version, where it's like 4 tiny circling platforms in an ocean of stomach acid. Oh, lost sock obtained. And yeah, that's just about everything we can do here today. We're gonna swing over to Traverse Town, and yeah, basically, God Almighty, that sure was a decision. Describes everything in Chain of Memories. Except Larxene. I would eat dirt. I would eat dirt if Larxene asked me to. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, we're just gonna... I think he gives us one, because there's a lost sock, and now he's gonna give us a ton of blueprints. That's 10 coins for Luigi's Mansion, so basically nothing. Ultra Syrup to Superstar Saga. Bean Brooch to Superstar Saga. Palm Berry to, whatchamahoosit, Pokeball. And that'll get us our last item, which is a Sapphire to Luigi's Mansion. Alright, and with that, I'm just gonna duck into the shop here to save. And we have officially exhausted everything we can do in Kingdom Hearts. So, here's what I think I'm going to do at this point. Speaking of Luigi's Mansion, I'm going to stop here. Yeah, we're going to do Luigi's Mansion next. We're getting towards the end of the stream. I'm probably going to go a little long because I started so late. But I'm going to do my little panic second save. What? Oh no, 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 oh no. God damn it. Yeah, so last time I did this, my save data corrupted. And it looks like it's doing that again, and I don't know why. I don't know if did I save too soon after the first save and that fucked something up? Well, whatever reason, I'm going to try to unfuck that by the next time I play this, and hope I don't need to replay all of that off screen. But, yeah, so I'm going to see if I can figure out how to, unfuck my save data and avoid that happening again. And we're going to just quietly move to Luigi's mansion and pretend that didn't happen. So if you will pardon me 1 second while I do my last couple thingies. Get everything set up for Luigi's mansion. Okay. Client. Sorry, I'm kind of rattled by the save data issue, and I'm going to just very quickly... But yeah, I think I've got everything set up here. Okay, I should be good to actually start this now. So, this... wait for Dolphin to do its thing. Alright, we should be good now. Just got a couple more things to finish setting up here. There we go. Oh. And we already got Blue Trinity for Kingdom Hearts, so that gives us something to do once I get the save data fixed, and the sitting room key for right here. Alright, so, yeah, the Luigi's Mansion randomizer is set that I start in a random room. So, before we do anything here, well, first we're going to save. And we got a duck for Toy Story 2 for meeting this toad here. And now we're gonna check for visiting the gallery. Which is, should. Did that not trigger? Give me a sec here. Oh, that got us a weapon for Donald in Kingdom Hearts, I guess. And now we got to do the ghost training. We get 1 check for completing the training, and 1 for completing with, like, at least 9 ghosts caught. We're gonna do our best with that. Two. Darn it. Okay, that was like... I think that was our 1 room for error. We might have to do this again. Wait, no. Darn it, we're gonna have to redo it. Loved it at the end. I missed by 1? Really? Okay, well that got me a power crystal for SpongeBob. But I'm gonna have to redo the training until I get 9. Bear with me. There we go. Oh, almost missed that guy. Wasn't paying proper attention, didn't notice there were 2 of them out. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky and it spawns 2 ghosts at once, so you have a little more margin of error in the 5er at the end. Oh, I think that'll save it. Oh! Would have been nice to get all 5 at once, but I think that was 9. Oh, 10, that'll do it. Hey, and that got us... Ooh, Thunderhand to Superstar Saga. That's huge. Yeah, Luigi sucked so hard that he learned how to electrify his hand. Okay. It's been a long time. I'm going to give full disclosure. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I don't necessarily remember how to deal with all of these ghosts. Like, I... Just... Give me a sec. Oh, I think I vacuumed up the doll. I just double-check my... Try to find where I am on the tracker. Oh, it's probably easier if I just use the in-game map. Oh, yeah, that's probably funnier than what I said. Okay, we're in the guest room. On the 2nd floor. Oh, right, I think we need a... we need one of the, maybe like the ice element or the water element here. So we can't do that until we get the water medal. Anyway, we can't actually do anything in here at the moment, I don't think. It feels like we should be able to, but... Yeah. Okay. So... we got a soot sack for Pokemon, which doesn't do us any good here. Mini Boo number 3 was hiding in there. Oh, fuck you. I hate these guys. Guess that one was just a heart. And that got that unlocked the barrel for Poke Park. Okay, what all are we missing here? There's still a vase somewhere that we're missing. Was there one back down here somewhere that I forgot about? Oh, this one probably. Oh, hold on. Like, those aren't set to checks because like the little mouse bastards and the blue ghosts that drop treasure aren't set to give checks because I didn't want to oh, fuck you guys. But yeah, I didn't want to have to deal with like entering and leaving the room over and over and over again for all of them. Yeah, that's a fun part of this game. Anyway, 1 second. What was my I thought it was this. It's this one, I think. There we are. Ultra Mushroom for Superstar Saga. Okay. So, looking at my tracker, we've got a couple rooms we can do here. We can get some stuff in here. I hate those guys. I hate these stupid, like, hallway areas with the infinitely respawning ghosts. Okay. We can't actually clear this room right now, but we can at least jingle the light here for a golden spatula. And then, at least we can get some stuff in here. There's a boss in here, a portrait ghost in here we can grab. Nana's a pain in the butt, because if you mess up trying to catch her, you have to, like, the yarn balls knock you around, and if you mess up trying to catch her, you have to start all over. Also, she has laser vision, which... I mean, maybe if my grandma had laser vision, I would be fine with that. She can use that responsibly, but this one shouldn't. See, I missed her by like 1 pixel, and so now she disappears and I have to do that whole mess over. Oh, hitting her cancels the lasers. Good to know. Or maybe she just missed. Not sure. Okay, I was worried she was going to fade away, but... yeah. Ah, dang it. Well, good thing I'm not going for frames. This has been a mess. Regrow, regrow, Okay, at the very least she respawns if you fail to catch her. Oh, and that got me an Aurora ticket. That's gonna help me catch some legendaries in Pokemon. And it got me another Chuckle Bean. And let's see what's in the chest. Oh, Pipe Room key for this game. And I think we're still missing some stuff. Okay, the dresser and the chandelier. Oh, that's the... I got the Slurper for kindergarten. I don't think anything called the Slurper should be anywhere near kindergarten. And I got an elixir for... Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Next one is I can get a couple things in the Astral Hall. Can't actually start the thing yet because I need to light the candles to do that. And I don't have fire yet. But I got a Warhammer for Donald for Kingdom Hearts and a Star Piece for Thousand Year Door. Okay. Can't do anything with that yet, but... Oh, I got a diamond for, Oreo from that ceiling light. And now we can take out one of the optional ghosts. Yeah, we just got to knock this guy around. Alright, come on, come on, come on! Oh, and there's a ghost in there, I guess. Not much longer. The lights are about to come on in here. Alright, and that caught me a progressive starting money for kindergarten, that's huge, and an orichalcum for Kingdom Hearts, which I can use to craft stuff once I have Green Trinities. And that's a diamond for, Wario again. Not really super necessary. Okay. I just gotta kind of stay on this for a bit. Oop, Star Piece for, Thousand Year Door. This has been a very lucrative room. Now we just need to get a couple more checks here. Golden spatula. And another golden spatula. There are a lot of golden spatulas in this room. Okay. Give me a second to check my tracker. I think we might actually be out of, Yeah, we're out of stuff in Luigi's Mansion already. That was fast. We've got a couple rooms we can unlock, it looks like, but... Oh, wait, no, they're out of reach based on where we spawned, so... I'm gonna go back here, and one of the nice quality of life features they have in this version is that you can just... You can save anywhere. So that's gonna save us some trekking back to our starting room. Alright, and we've still got some time in the stream, especially because I started late. So I think we've got time to at least start in on one more game, which, if I remember correctly, should be Superstar Saga. So give me 1 second to get that set up. Alright, is this displaying yet? Thought I hit the button for that. There we go. Alright. Let's get this started. So give me a second to... stuff here. Here we are. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, this is one of the games we have a music randomizer on for. Also, you might have noticed, the randomizer lets you change the palette. So, I always wanted a Wario and Waluigi Superstar Saga style game when I was a kid, so this is the closest we're gonna get, unfortunately. Oh, well, isn't this funny timing? Yeah. Hope you like that Luigi's Mansion song, because the randomizer means that's going to be the battle music for the entire game. Okay. Oop, good boost already. But again, pretty much any game where you can level up, I turned on a multiplier in the randomizer settings just because I don't want to do a lot of grinding. Oof, hate to see the one. Hey, Rosie, welcome, welcome. You're kind of coming at the tail end of the stream, but we are doing the, we're doing a 10-game Archipelago randomizer. We are currently on the, 5th game. We're kind of rotating through as we run out of checks. And, yeah, one of the settings this randomizer lets you do is it lets you change the color of Mario and Luigi's clothing. Yep, no problem. Just happy to have you here for a bit. Alright. Yeah, I like to build Mario to be like a speedy damage dealer and then Luigi to be a tank. Now let's just save while I'm here. Alright.
Oh, no.
Ah, darn it. Landed in about the worst possible place. Yeah, with this particular enemy group, I like to prioritize the launchers, because you can usually just kill the fireflies with counter damage. Oh, I did just remember, I think I got some, like... I think I got some equipment that I'll want to actually put on. Alright. Alright, good rolls, good rolls. I keep forgetting select is the menu button in this game. Oh, hold on, am I not connected to the randomizer? Is that what's going on? Give me a second here. Yeah, I forgot to connect the client. Okay, so that at least got... So the blocks we hid in the first room, that got us a postcard for Kingdom Hearts and a... it unlocked Baltoy for Poke Park. Hold on. Give me a second here, I'm having some trouble with the... emulator's giving me some issues. There we are. Yeah. See if, now that we've, actually logged it. Yeah, now our items are here. So we've got some, good defensive stuff. So I'm gonna put these on Mario and then these on Luigi. And for a badge, pretty much all we got is the basic castle badge. From right, the bean bean brooch is. I remembered we got the bean bean brooch, but I forgot that's a key. That's a key item, not a hold item. Oh, I forgot. Luigi has Thunder Hand. Those threes were just sitting there so tantalizingly. Okay, and that got us an ether for Pokemon. No, yeah, for Pokemon. For a second I thought it was like, no, it's for Kingdom Hearts. Like, no, it is for Pokemon. Anyway, this got us oh, we'll wait for that to be. PP up to Pokemon also. We're getting a lot of basic items. And that one is... Ooh, a boots upgrade for 1,000 Year Door. That's huge. That's gonna unlock so much, especially because like the first jump upgrade and that unlocks all the panel star pieces. Oh, I guess I was trying to be cheeky and go in like backwards order because I actually have the abilities here, but apparently you cannot do that. So I'm gonna have to go all the way back around like an idiot. Yeah, we want to grab coins if we can, because there's going to be a lot, like, items in shops are checks too, so we're going to want to be picking those up if we can. Yeah, I had no idea what the heck an ether was. I think it was just like... I think I had read a Tintin comic at some point, so I was like, oh, I guess this is like stuff that knocks you out, but... I'm not sure how that benefits me. And anyway, ooh, that's double jump for Toy Story. That's great. Get back here. There we go. And we are visually strong enough that we can just one-hit KO these things with the opening attack. That's nice. Okay. Now we're just gonna cut down these stairs real quick. And that's the item we needed here, which is a... ooh, it unlocks Electrode for Pokepark. Helpful. But yeah, that's everything in Stardust Field, so we can vamoose. Alright, let's save real quick. I wish saving didn't take so long in this game. Oh, hold on, I think we can get that. That's going to be a TM48 for Pokemon. I don't know which one most of these are. And a Max Elixir to Pokemon. Oh boy. Yeah. We are going to not enjoy being in this particular area. This music is the music that is normally in Joke's End in the vanilla game. And it is the worst, most obnoxious, droning, repetitive music in the entire game. This is going to be hell. I almost want to end the stream here. Like, I know I'm coming up on time anyway, but anyway, we got a small heart for Pokemon. We got a mouse for Toy Story. But we can't do anything here because we don't have a hammer. Just gonna kind of get what we can get here, I think. Okay. What's over here again? Okay, we can get something here. But unfortunately... Oh wait, we can... Oh, that was a potion for whatchamacallit. Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, we can kind of creep down here. Oh, thank goodness. Music that doesn't hurt my ears. But yeah, I think I'm going to go a little long today just because I started late and because I want to, like, get to a good stopping point here. Yeah. Normally that's the minecart we would use to get down the mountain. But... Oh yeah, we might have more than we can do in one city here. Okay, we got Ponyta for Pokepark, we got Grando's Friendship for Pokepark, we got a Max Nut for this game, and we got a Star Piece for Thousand Year Door. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here for now. I'm just gonna head back up. I'm gonna see if I can do anything at Hoo Hoo Mountain, or at least finish up the checks inside the town proper. So I apologize, you're gonna have to keep hearing this music for a little bit. Oh, that took us to Hoo Hoo Mountain. Yeah, I forget how to navigate inside this town. I know there's like... Oh wait, nope, there it is. I see where we need to go. Here, I think. Yeah. And that was another golden spatula for SpongeBob. And Ice Storm for Thousand Year Door. And that'll let us get a couple things up here. That's gonna get us, HM05 Flash for Pokemon, an Elixir to Kingdom Hearts, and Dust to Luigi Badger. I wish they did, but no, like I said, I tweaked some settings in the randomizer to change the color of everyone's clothes. Alright, so unfortunately, much as I'd like to, finish up as much as I can in this game, it does look like we still have a fair bit we can get, even though we don't have hammers yet. So I'm just gonna... Wait, no, I want to walk back. It's like, where's the save point again? Down here, I think. Yeah, here it is. Alright, there we go. And, let's turn off that music. You are extremely welcome. Okay, so, much as I would have loved to make a little more progress here, that is going to be all for today. I will say, now that I'm doing this, because this is going to take a long time to get through, I think I'm going to start streaming a bit more during the week, at least while I'm working on this. Just like nights where I have the time and energy to do a couple hours into the randomizer, I'm going to pour them in there. And hopefully, it's going to be a fun little way to boost engagement. So, let's see. I just make sure everything's shut down properly. God, I am going to have to... I saw some stuff that looked a little hard, but I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to restore whatever's going on to the Kingdom Hearts save data. Because that was the worst possible time for that to break. I don't know why it keeps breaking all of a sudden. But I'm guessing it's something with, like... I've had problems before with games where, like, I panic saved multiple times in a row, and then suddenly, one of my backup services was, like, writing the game save to it at that time, and that caused a whole fuck up. I've had to figure out a way to restore, so I'm going to need to keep a close eye on that, and hopefully I can recover, and I'm not going to have to, redo everything off camera, but that might be the case. But, yeah, I think we made decent starting progress today. We got through 4 games, or at least the opening bits of 4 games, and started on a 5th. I think we've got a good place to come back to whenever I resume. It won't be tomorrow. I was going to do another stream tomorrow to continue with this, but it's my sister's birthday, so I'm going to be spending it with family instead. But thank you all for coming. Let's see who we can raid today. Let me just close out of some of these programs I've got going in the meantime. Close out of all this. Bit by bit, we're getting there. Alright, that should be good. And now... who do we got all around to raid? Who are we following? Got Tina doing Final Fantasy XIV. Yuffie doing Castle Crashers. And Synthwave's doing Ninja Storm. That sounds fun. Yeah, let's go there. Alright, thank you all for coming to the debut of the Insandomizer. Hope to see you as we work our way through this monumental undertaking. Those of you who weren't here for the start of the stream, I hope you'll catch the VOD so you can see tiny pre-recorded Gavin. And, yep, thank you all for coming. Let's hop into the next raid. Bye!